Gravagno from Philadelphia.
And I'm Emile Gravagno.
So this is your second time for both of you being here in Cuba. The last time was several years ago. Can you tell us about some of the changes you've seen over these 3 years?
Initially, it seemed to me that things looked better, but the more I was here, the more they looked the same.
And you've been here for how many days?
For about a week.
And
I've noticed that there are a lot more new cars. You know, a lot of people are interested in the old cars, and they're a lot of fun to see and take pictures of. I see some newer cars now.
And this trip you visited Havana and Santa Clara, Cienfuegos, and Trinidad, and there was a musical component, and both of you have a strong interest in music. Emilio as a former bass player with the Philadelphia Orchestra, and Carole as a performing arts aficionado. Anything you'd like to share about the special moments you encountered with Cuban musicians?
Well, I especially liked the choir or chorus that sang for us at Santa Clara. And I was fascinated that they practice 3 hours every day. And they're going to be in the States next year in 2015, so I'm looking forward to knowing more about that.
I had the opportunity to play at the music school, in fact, with Udi Bardavi. He did some work there with some of the musicians, and we played together, and that was a lot of fun. And then when we were in Cienfuegos, Udi had already left the group. We were on the terrace of the restaurant, and there was a very nice traditional band that came out to play, and it so happened that they had an upright bass, an acoustic bass. So they invited me to play a tune with them, and that was a lot of fun. I think it was also fun for our traveling group. They enjoyed that too.
And you know how many people in the States have certain visions of Cuba before coming here. What, if you want to share with someone who's contemplating coming to Cuba, or perhaps makes a statement that they can't see going to Cuba because of Cuba's policies, any encouraging words or anything you would like to say to help them have a better understanding?
I think what to me is so fascinating is the architecture. There's some absolutely gorgeous buildings here. Some have been restored. In fact, that's the one thing that looked better to me, that there was some more restoration that had taken place. But there's some that really need a lot of help.
And this is our second trip to Cuba, and the first time we were only in Havana. But here we got a chance to stay in Cienfuegos for 2 days, and I was very impressed with the way Cienfuegos looked. It seemed a little bit more cleaned up than Havana, and of course we enjoyed the food all the way along too.
Well, thank you for sharing with us your impressions of Cuba, and thank you for being here with us.
The Cuban people are wonderful.